How's it going, everyone? Thanks for joining us today. Welcome to the second ever episode of the Devin J. Swiftney podcast. My name's Devin Hollywood Swiftney. I'll be your host this evening. We have a pretty solid episode planned for today. It's a rivalry week in the state of Michigan. Big game this weekend. I've had an exam like every day since last Thursday, but I'm a free man now, so not much work to do for a couple weeks. Don't tell my parents. Feeling pretty good. A little bit of administrative things to begin this episode. If you want to be on the show, reach out to us, DM us on Twitter. We need some clientele. That would be big for the show. We can't do it without guests on the show, so that would help a lot. Follow the Devin J. Swiftney podcast on Twitter for updates. Subscribe on YouTube to receive notifications when we go live. You can watch live or follow up after our live shows. Watch the replay on YouTube. We'll also upload to SoundCloud after each episode. Also, we got the live chat going, right, Luke? So we got the live chat going. That's my intern Luke in the background. So ask any questions you have. Maybe there's like a juicy would you rather you'd like to get a hot take on. Type it in that chat. The privacy and security team is going to be monitoring that chat for the whole episode. If you got a solid question, my people will be on it, and you just might be featured on the show. You could be famous. So to begin here, we had a little bit of constructive criticism from the last show, right, Luke? I guess the first thing I guess nobody really likes to hear about your fantasy football team. So we're going to nix that. Like, we're not going to talk about specifics of our fantasy football team, like specific players we have, stuff like that. What else? What else did people say? Or was that it? We were that perfect?
The 5-minute intro music.
Oh, yeah, we played 5 minutes of intro music last episode. I mean, we wanted to be fashionably late, but maybe that was a little ambitious, a little over the top.
I think it was just the music.
Oh, okay, bad music. That makes sense. I don't know. But if you have any other ideas, constructive criticism for us, or maybe not constructive criticism, maybe it's just criticism, we'll be monitoring that chat the whole time. I won't be, because I can't really handle that type of stuff. I would cry myself to sleep if people criticized me. So, yeah, just hit us up in the chat. We set a couple of goals last episode, and I think we accomplished at least one of them. So our first goal was to have 50 episodes, and that's going to come in due time. That's not really a time-sensitive goal, so it's going to take us a little bit. We're like 49 episodes away.
Are you on?
Our second goal was to have 100 views, and I think we got that. Luke, how many views did we have last episode?
100 total.
100 total? Like,
Yeah.
I think we had 100. And it looks like we got our first ever live caller, so we have a question here to start the episode.
Hello? What is it?
Okay, we'll just continue with our goals here.
What is it?
Our third goal was to have a celebrity guest, and this one's kind of up for debate. I mean, I think we might have had a celebrity guest. Our first ever guest on the show was Maximiliano Philip Spampinato. So if you think he's a celebrity, like, you can check that off our list. If not, I don't know what to tell you. 4 and 5 might take a little while. We wanted to put a satellite in orbit. That one, it might take I mean, it's going to happen, obviously, but it's just going to take a little while. 5, company card. We got to take our guests to lunch, but we don't really have a company card yet. We can't really apply for that for a little bit. So before we start, and I introduce our guests, I need to tell you guys about our official sponsor. I talked about it last week. We've all woken up on Saturday morning and thought, geez, I got to mow the lawn today. So if you ever get that feeling, call up Borglin Bros Lawn Cutting and Multimedia Services. They'll get your lawn mowed. Neighbors will probably call you and say, wow, that's a nice lawn. Those lines look really good. So tell them Devin sent you. They'll give you the best deal in town.
I got something. Those who are calling in about a would you rather.
Wow, that quickly.
Yeah, that quickly.
Let me introduce our guests first, and they...
Well, let me just... don't call in, because there's no service where we're at right now. So just send in a text to me or Devin.
Or hit up the chat.
Or the chat.
I don't have my phone on me. Hit up the chat.
So, but calls aren't working, so anything with Wi-Fi.
Okay, yeah, we don't have service. So maybe we'll get a Devin J. Swiftney podcast cell phone. That'd be pretty crazy. But oh yeah, that would be crazy too. Well, that's why we need to put the satellite in orbit, because then we could just ping it down to anybody on Earth, and we'd be able to get them on the show. But for now, just send in any questions you have, and really anything. Just hit us up in the chat. The privacy and security team will notify us if anything juicy comes up. But now I'm ready to welcome our two guests. So please welcome two of my good friends onto the show. First here we have star of episode 1 of the Devin J. Swiftney podcast, arguably a celebrity. We have Maximiliano Philip Spampinato. And we also have another first-time guest, Pat P-Town Shovlin. Two good friends of mine, and we're also new homeowners, so please welcome them to the show.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you guys. And
new homeowners.
Yeah, we are new homeowners.
Big steps in our lives.
Actually, though. But they're sharing a mic today, too, so it might be... Hopefully we can make it work. Sharing is caring, so we'll see what happens there. So to start, first thing I have to talk to you guys about, I think the Devin J. Swiftney podcast needs to go public. I know you guys are both finance guys, so what do you think about that? Like, we could hit the open market.
I think the 100 views represent our first 100 investors.
And also our manufacturing overhead is really low.
We could increase inventory a little bit.
I guess we could. We only have 2 mics and there's 3 people here, so we probably could increase our inventory.
What do you think our starting IPO price will be?
I don't know what that means.
Initial public offering, what do you think?
Oh,
One share?
like per share?
Yeah, per share.
What is what is Apple or Amazon selling for? Because it would probably be in that range, right?
Right, right.
The tier 1 of all stocks.
Yeah, Amazon's about $1,000 a share right now.
Maybe that's a little high.
I don't know, man. I mean,
or probably like tier 2 then.
Just remember it's a start. So
I would say Joe Flacco is to NFL quarterbacks as the Devin J. Swiftney podcast is to stocks. Like, we'd be like close to elite, but
maybe not elite now.
Exactly.
Maybe another Super Bowl win.
Yeah. Maybe you guys should sit closer. That's a good idea. That's good. Nobody bites here. So yeah, we might go public. Like the Green Bay Packers are. I don't really like the Packers, but they're public. Like there's a lot of NFL owners out there who bought Packers stock. So just think about the people that would support us.
Unlike Packers stock, this is not a waste of your money, though.
That's true, actually.
That's a promise.
That's solid marketing, actually. So yeah, you wouldn't be wasting your money like if you bought stock in. I mean, we actually have like good quarterbacks on this team and stuff. Right. Like no Aaron Rodgers stuff. So I mean, no offense to Aaron Rodgers if he wants to come on the show and discuss.
No. There's some offense to Aaron Rodgers.
You're right. He can't come on the show. Yeah. Other than that, though, enough about the stock talk. We're new homeowners, fellas. Like, as of I guess not as of last Friday, starting August 2018, we're going to be new homeowners, but, like, we're on the books, we're going to be new homeowners. So the guy said when you move into a house with people, you become family. So, like, out of the 4 of us, it's going to be me, Luke, Pat, and Max. I mean, what's your role going to be in the family? Like, I'll probably be, like, the weird uncle. How about you guys? Yeah, tough question, I know.
It is a pretty tough question, you know. I kind of see myself as a father figure.
I could see it. Well, if you're the father, I'm the son.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, you know, I'm here to lend a helping ear, helping hand.
Yeah.
Listen to your problems.
I could see it.
You know, when mom turns your back on you, I'm always there.
Go ask your dad.
Go to dad. Go to dad for the allowance, you know.
Yeah, I think I'm probably like an uncle.
I could see that.
So I mean, but we are a family, Pat.
This is gonna sound pretty gruesome, but I feel like I'm the long lost cousin.
Okay.
Whose parents died in a horrific car accident.
Whoa.
These 3, they grew up together in the same neighborhood, and I'm this stranger from New York that moves in, meets them at 16.
Yeah. At 16?
18, actually.
18, yeah.
And now I'm a homeowner with them at 20.
Okay.
But I didn't know them throughout my childhood.
Or you're like a wildly successful entrepreneur. You're like you're like Lamar Odom to the Kardashian family. Like wildly successful, now you're in the family. Yeah. Okay, cool.
What about Luke?
Luke. Yeah, Luke, what do you think?
Well, if Max is the mother or the father,
Oh, jeez.
I might have to be the mother.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Nobody said they're the kid, so I guess that's cool.
I hope everyone appreciated that little sound effect that I had. The trouble with the snap. Huh?
Oh yeah, it's rivalry week, so courtesy to our intern Luke for getting that soundbite in there.
Get it out.
Hopefully we don't get taken down for that. No, I think we'll be cool.
Oh, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State's Jalen Watts-Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game. Unbelievable.
That was crazy.
It's iconic.
So, I was at that game. I mean, that's the type of game you would watch where it's like, you guys heard that, right? The sound effect. It was like trouble with the snap.
Oh, I can hear it in my head.
Yeah. So, that's the type of game where it's like you remember where you were when that happened. You remember, Max?
I was just going to ask you this, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in my freshman year dorm room. I was actually on top of my bunk the last seconds of the game, and let's just say somehow I got on the floor.
What happened?
We're getting a little static here. Let me just. Oh, there we go.
We're good.
It's Max.
You're on your bunk bed when that happened.
on my
Well,
bunk
the
bed.
game was over.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, I was sitting there with Ashish, my roommate, and I had like my face in my palms. Like I was defeated. I was like, we lost. It was a good game, but we lost. And then Ashish bumped me. He was like, hey, anything could happen. And I was like, I don't know. I'm a realist. I'm a realist. So you were in your bunk bed. Where was Pat?
5th floor, Hubbard Lounge.
Okay. I think I remember it was pretty lit when that happened.
So many
wasn't it?
memories there. That was the best one.
Yeah. That was the best memory.
Yes.
Better than Ohio State, better than Big Ten championship.
Well, we were at Ohio State. I'm
That's
talking
true.
about
I
5th
forgot
floor,
we all went.
5th
Yeah.
floor lounge memory.
Yeah.
That tops it.
Okay. That's the best memory from the 5th floor lounge. Okay. We're watching the Thursday night football game as we're recording this, so
A lot of money on Patriots -4. Pray
Patri-
for me.
Patriots -4. Good teams win, great teams cover. Okay, so we might have to pause and like watch a big play or something just because we have a lot of fantasy implications, money implications, so it's cool. It's whatever. So yeah, that's the type of game where you hopefully will get a similar outcome. Well, I'd like to win the game in more convincing fashion. I think. You guys got a prediction for the game this weekend?
Blowout.
Blowout like.
I think Michigan covers.
What's the spread? What's the spread?
11.
11.5.
10.5 to 11.5.
Okay.
I think, unfortunately, I think Michigan covers.
They're a really good team.
I don't bet with my heart.
Max has something to say.
Give me the mic. All right. This is what Michigan is in a nutshell. Michigan has 5 home games at the beginning of the year. I know they didn't this year. They played, Purdue?
In Dallas.
Whatever.
Oh, well, they played Florida in Dallas.
What? Okay.
And they played at Purdue.
Florida with their suspended players.
They played at Purdue.
And Purdue, in the middle of Indiana, whatever, okay?
Is that where Purdue is, Indiana?
I'm going to get fact-checked on this. I don't know. But
happened last time, too. 56 weeks in a year, Max.
Anyway, Michigan has their own, we're playing at the big house, we have our fans, whatever. I don't care, all right? Spate's hurt. They're going to complain about that. I don't care about that. O'Corn, whatever. What kind of name is O'Corn anyway?
O'Corn. O'Corn Flakes.
Cornhusker. Should be in Nebraska, dude.
Okay, so what's your prediction then? Pat says Michigan covers. What do you got?
Listen, if Michigan State doesn't have turnovers similar to the Iowa game, I feel like it's going to be relatively low scoring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say State by 3.
Wow.
I'm picking. I go with my guys.
Do you think they'll pick up like a fumbled snap at the end and take it back to win?
On the last play of the game. It'll be unbelievable.
Okay. So that's 2 bold predictions there. I think I'm here to play the middle. I'm just a host of a podcast. That's all I am. But I'm thinking it's going to be a classic rivalry game. Like, it's going to be back and forth the whole game, maybe until the middle of the third. And then I think, kind of like last year, Michigan is going to, like, take a lead, and it's going to be, like, maybe 10-point win. I think the opposite could happen, though.
If our offense is clicking and we don't have turnovers, we will win this ball game.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks.
That's
48 hours in advance. Less than 48 hours till the game.
Michigan's average offense, their defense is okay. It can be exploited once they play better opponents. Thank you.
Okay. Max just walked out. Just kidding.
Out.
No. Mic drop. Okay. So there's our predictions for the Spartans game. I mean, Spartans by 90 always. So if it was minus 89.5, I got Spartans. Yeah, okay. That's perfect timing, actually. Great segue. So we got a couple would you rathers in the chat.
All right, so the first one comes from CJ.
CJ Borglin.
He said, would you rather have hiccups the rest of your life or feel like you have to sneeze but can't the rest of your life?
Oh, jeez. I hate the hiccups. Pat, you go first.
I'd rather have to sneeze the rest of my life.
Wow.
Hiccuping in class is the worst thing you could possibly do.
But, like, I feel like, you know how you do that thing when you need to sneeze and you're like... I don't know. I don't know if you could pick that up on the mic.
But if you know you're just feeling like you're going to sneeze and not actually
you
sneezing,
could hold on.
can't you
It takes
block
discipline.
that out?
It takes discipline.
Can't you block that
could.
feeling out if you know the sneeze isn't coming?
Maybe you would just forget about it. You'd adapt. But, I don't know.
I mean, if you're hiccuping your whole life, how do you go to sleep?
That's true.
How do you go to church?
Wouldn't you, like,
church
throw
every
up
Sunday?
Too? Yeah, man. The priest would be ticked. If you were hiccuping the whole time. All right, Max. Would you rather hiccup the rest of your life or have to kind of sneeze but not?
It's pretty tough.
That's why they asked.
I guess I would be in that kind of phase where I'm stuck having to or about to sneeze.
I think you guys broke it down pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, hiccups, that's annoying, and it's obviously audible. So
I hate having to hiccup because it feels like you're going to throw up.
Oh, really?
Like, it's like, you just feels like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's a phenomenon unknown to mankind.
I hate it because of the noise that I make.
Yeah. I think I would probably go with the sneeze thing, too.
There's no way to manly hiccup.
That's true. Okay.
All right, we're gonna go just kind of fast pace here.
Okay. That was a really long one. We don't want to be here
would
for
you guys
8
rather
hours.
be buried alive, or would you rather not be buried alive?
I'll take the lead.
Okay, Max knows he's already on
I'll
this.
take the lead here. Trick question. Buried alive.
I agree.
Wait, so
No,
No. Hang on. Would you rather be buried alive or not buried alive? Is this
Would you guys rather be buried alive, or would you rather not be buried alive?
Is this a trick question?
What are we buried in?
Buried alive or not? No, I feel like I would rather be not buried alive. I thought you guys were fooling, like trying to. I don't know. Okay, enough with that one. That's a bad question. Who was that from?
That's from Hunter.
Okay,
Good question, Hunter.
That was a really good question, but I thought it was a trick question. But I think I would rather be not buried alive.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. Who scored that touchdown?
Dougie.
No, he was down.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He's gonna get called back.
Any more would you rathers?
Yeah, there's one more. Last one is, would you rather live in the wilderness far from civilization or live in the streets of a city that as a homeless person?
I'll take this one.
Oh, wow. Pat's
Live in the streets of a city as a homeless person every single time.
Pat's from New York, so
Beggars make thousands of dollars
like
per
a day?
year just
per
by
year.
Just by sitting on the streets
Wow.
and begging people.
But
for
I feel
money.
like there's like a moral aspect to that too, maybe.
Yeah, you get to that point in your life, moral aspects
That's
out
true.
the window.
Out the door. Okay. I don't think I could do it. Like, I don't think I could live in the wilderness for the rest of my life. I would like to say that I could, because then I would choose that. But I don't think I could do it. Like, I would love to be, like, at peace, like, in the wilderness, no cars honking all night. But I don't think I could do it. I'm not Bear Grylls over here, so I would probably have to say the city, too.
It gets lonely, man.
Yeah.
Out by yourself.
You've done it?
I would know. No, but I don't know. I kind of think about that sometimes. Thinking just about like going off to a cabin.
Off the grid.
Off the grid.
Off the podcast life. Like
right. Like, see you in a couple months. I'm gonna go up to Canada. I still want to do that. I want to try it, but it definitely wouldn't be sustainable.
We would probably lose a vital guest on the show, though.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So might have to hold off until we lose popularity.
You guys have to send me some smoke signals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we would do. We would communicate via smoke signals. We'd have to do video.
The satellite set up.
Oh, you're right. You're right, actually. Because our satellite would be so strong that's true, actually. It wouldn't matter. So once we get the satellite up, then you can do it, Max. Then we'll be good to go. That's the last Would You Rather?
That's one more.
One more? Yeah, why not? Keep them going. Keep rolling. Doug Martin touchdown. Max.
Would
has
you
him on
rather
his
be
fantasy
alone
team.
for the rest of your life or always be surrounded by annoying people?
Alone for the rest of your life or surrounded by annoying people? Who's this one from? Okay. Alone for the rest of your life or with annoying people the rest of your life? I'm with annoying people right now. No, I'm just
All right.
Dude, nice. Zinger. Max, lead us off.
Katie, that's a great question. I just want to thank you for being a loyal watcher of the Devin J podcast.
We have a very loyal fan base.
Yeah. So shout out to Katie Berry. To answer your question, Katie, I would much rather be alone.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Dark.
I'm the dark one on the podcast. Yeah. Okay. Here's Luke.
Max, I know you keep lists of the amount of annoying and stupid people you see on a regular basis.
Expose him. I mean, he's not wrong.
Okay, so Max, you'd rather be alone than
Man,
with annoying people?
yeah.
But that's never anyone ever again.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to convince you.
You have to be comfortable with yourself,
Yeah.
you know? And then
I guess that makes sense.
And then you can reach out.
But you can't, though. Not in this scenario.
That's true. But the thing is, what is the toll of the annoying people on my life? Does that give me stress?
Maybe.
Stress will just melt the years off of your life, man.
Okay.
But if I'm not stressed, and if I'm just chilling alone in my cabin.
That's true.
In Canada.
In Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan, Canada.
Yeah.
Then I'll be all set.
Okay. There's that.
Bury me alive alone.
Okay, that's a good one. Bury me alive. I still think that was a trick question. But, so you'd rather be alone? Not with the annoying people?
Well, if I'm gonna be buried alive,
That's
I feel
true.
like alone is the best way to do it.
Not
so
with
nobody has to go through that pain with
not
me.
with anybody like in your ear the whole time being annoying. I think I would rather be with the annoying people.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's the easy way.
Okay. Is that enough of the would you rathers?
Yeah.
Okay. Next topic. I guess we talked about sports, so let's just knock off this last sports topic. World Series prediction. MLB playoffs started, so people care about baseball suddenly again because September was kind of slow. So, Pat, who you got? World Series prediction. He's a Red Sox fan,
Yeah,
so
I'm a little biased here,
very
but I
biased.
got Red Sox over Yankees in the ALCS.
Okay.
Nationals over Diamondbacks in the NLCS.
Mm-hmm.
And Red Sox over the Nationals in
Wow.
6.
In 6. You heard it here first. Okay. Max, you could just give a winner if you want. You
I'm
don't.
not a huge baseball guy.
Okay. You'll probably do the best here. The one with the logo. The side of the mic with the logo. Other side.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, guys. I'm new here.
Yeah.
I am gonna pick the Astros
Yep. They won today.
And-
They're up 1-0.
and the Dodgers. I'm gonna say Astros versus Dodgers.
Who
I know.
wins?
I don't know too much. I know Cody Bellinger had a pretty good season.
Yeah.
Maybe. Astros. I heard Jose Altuve had 3 home runs tonight,
Yep.
which is
And Verlander pitched.
off Verlander. So it's
No,
kind of
no.
a,
Verlander pitched for the Astros.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I'm an Astros guy. I gotta support Verlander,
Okay.
furthering his career.
Me too. Okay. My world's. Oh, well, so you got Astros over the Dodgers.
I got Astros over the Dodgers.
Okay. I think Oh, man. All right. ALCS, I got Astros beating Cleveland, the Indians. And then NLCS, I got... NL's tough. I got the Dodgers coming out of the NL. Probably beating... I wish the Diamondbacks could do it, though. They have J.D. Martinez.
Oh, JD, man.
I got the... I don't know. Okay, I got Nationals coming out of the NL. They'll beat the Dodgers.
Okay.
So
okay.
I got Astros Nationals.
Okay. Yeah.
I got Astros winning it.
Yeah.
7.
I love to see it.
Astros over the Nationals in 7. Sorry, Pat. Okay. All right, what else we got here? They say you are what you eat, right? You guys have heard that.
Yes.
So, like, the past 6 days, I told you I've had a lot of exams. I've had, like, 4 hot and ready pizzas in the last 6 days. So I guess the only question I have for you, well, I guess Little Caesars, if you want to sponsor a podcast, find us on Twitter.
Devin J.
Yeah, but the only question I have for you, you are what you eat. Am I going to turn into a hot and ready pizza?
I hope so.
Delicious, huh? Yeah. I don't know. Pat, you think I'm going to turn into a hot and ready pizza?
I think you've been a hot and ready pizza
Okay.
for quite some time.
I already
now.
have turned. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Am I like, so on a scale of like hot and ready pizzas, what kind of hot and ready pizza am I though? Like, cause you could go
The 3 a.m. hot and ready pizza when they're getting ready to close and they just need to get rid of everything
I'm
they
like,
got.
I'm like the 6 p.m. like piping hot pizza that they made. Like you have to wait a couple minutes for because they're still making it. That's the hot and ready pizza that I am. Max.
You know the new hot and ready, or I don't know if it's a hot and ready, but they have a new type of pizza.
It's like loaded with pepperoni or something.
Loaded.
Is that what it is?
It's called the extra most bestus, I think.
Okay.
That's
Little Caesars, I don't know if we want you as our sponsor anymore after you name your pizza that. Just kidding.
That's Kev though. Kev's the extra most bestest pizza.
Okay. Okay, that's very nice of you. I think personally I'm the deep dish. I'm definitely the deep dish. Okay, I have another question for you guys. I don't know. We don't. I wish we had a legal team, but we don't. We only have an intern and a privacy and security team. I really wish we had a legal team. Maybe one day, if anyone knows a lawyer that would like to represent our podcast, you have our number. But we wanna play music on the podcast. Like at the end, at the beginning, we have like a free. That song we play at the beginning is like a free, like mix something. It's playing now, I guess. I don't have my headphones on, but it's playing now. So this is like a free song that we found on the internet. Like somebody said, here, play this. But we want to play, like, I have so many songs on my mind that I'd love to, like, say, all right, see you guys. And then just have the song come on. That would be so fun. But I don't know. If you guys know of anything, like, can we play music? I don't think we can. Max says maybe, like, 15 seconds of a song.
There's some rules with copyright, and
Right.
I only know that through, like, YouTube videos. So
Yeah. I mean, are we a YouTube video, though? We say we're a podcast. It could get a little... Maybe we could find a loophole, because...
I think you can play at like 10 or 15 seconds, and then you can play after it too. Is just as long as you're talking. It can't just be like the
Okay.
song playing.
So could I talk with a song back there and then say "see ya" and then play it for 15 seconds?
I think so. I think for a certain amount of
we'll
time
have to
you're
look
good.
it up for next week's episode.
Yeah.
But that would be so fun if we could say, "All right, see you guys," and then have like a sweet song play, different one every week. I could pick a good one. But if you know anything about that, like if you make YouTube videos or anything, hit us up in the chat or DM us and like tell us. We don't have a legal team, so let us know. Pat?
I'd like to address the cursing that just went on in the comments section.
Oh, jeez.
This is a PG episode. We have
Yeah.
viewers here.
My grandparents watch
Yeah.
this, so I don't know if my grandparents watch this. I don't
Might
even.
be a good listener or get the hell off.
Yeah. Whoa. We'll bleep that out though.
Oh yeah.
What did they say?
Wait.
We're gonna quote it.
Let me bleep that out.
I sent the link to a mass group chat back home,
Okay.
and someone joined and
Oh,
said,
oh.
"What the fuck is this, Pat?"
Okay.
Excuse my language.
Yeah, we'll bleep it out though. So. Okay, so people are already talking trash. That's all right. Okay. We're just gonna move right on to the next topic and ignore the criticism.
No, we're gonna embrace the criticism.
Yeah, embrace it. Yeah, exactly. So bring it on. Other than that, so Max told me right before the show started, Netflix is increasing their prices. What happened there? Like, I mean,
So this is a intern Luke.
what happened?
Uh-oh.
Okay,
And we are live.
We're live. Okay, so Netflix is raising their prices, I guess. Max told me right before the show started. I didn't even have time to, like, I didn't even know what to think. So, you have the prices, like, on your laptop
Got
right
the prices pulled up
now? Okay.
here.
So, it used to be, like, what, $9 a month?
Yeah, I didn't even know it was that. I've
Okay.
been a Netflix subscriber since it was like $7.99 a month.
Yeah, wow. Those
So-
are, like, the Netflix and chill days.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so how much is it now?
So apparently, you're gonna see a 10% increase in the prices for HD viewing. Now, I don't really know. Does Netflix even have viewing that's not in HD?
They don't have standard definition, I don't think,
So
Netflix.
that's everybody. Listen up here. You're getting a 10% increase in the price for your Netflix account. So
Yeah, it's not, I mean, if Netflix wants to sponsor a podcast, though.
I mean, if they want to sponsor, we should be okay.
If
But
Netflix wants to sponsor the Devin J. Swiftney podcast, I'm all for the price increase. Like, this is really good for business.
yeah,
but-
we'll edit this part out.
yeah.
But and then
If Netflix reaches out, we'll edit this part out. If not, I don't like the price increase.
I can't edit most of this out, so
Don't worry about
this
it.
is all live.
But Netflix, listen.
no, you're gonna fire them.
If Netflix, yeah. They might need a new intern. But I don't like it.
And then if you have a 4K TV, Kev,
I don't.
if you're okay, well, hey, maybe one day you're gonna see a price jump to 17%.
17% price jump.
17% price jump if you're trying to watch Netflix on 4K. Courtesy of LinkedIn.
Wow. Cite your sources always.
Cite my sources.
I
Pat's
mean-
got something to say.
Okay.
Kudos to you, Netflix. Brilliant marketing scheme.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna cancel their Netflix subscription.
true.
Over
I mean,
17%.
I'm on my parents' Netflix. Yeah.
Most of us just have it going to our parents'
Yeah.
credit card,
And it just
Every
goes
month.
every month. Yeah.
so an extra $2 per month. It's
So
not gonna affect me.
if it's $9 now, about $9, $9.99 a month or something, what's 17% of that?
Bring it to about 12.
$12 a month. Netflix. I don't know.
It's not good.
I mean, what is Spotify? $3.99 a month for students?
Is it $3.99?
I think students.
$3.99.
Oh, and you get Hulu?
Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
Netflix has major competition in the market now.
Yeah. So listen, Netflix, you're great. We all know this.
Yeah.
We acknowledge this. But, don't overstep your boundaries here, man.
Okay.
We're loyal. We'll be loyal. But
I mean, I don't think my Netflix account is going to change at all.
It probably won't.
Well, my parents are probably listening to this, and then if we wouldn't have talked about it, it wouldn't have changed at all. But maybe they're
Ooh.
rethinking it now. I don't know. I don't know. That's up to them.
The thing is, like, Netflix is a prominent company, okay?
Mhm.
And now they might be taking a little advantage of something.
That's
So,
true.
I mean,
Maybe it's smart though. I don't know.
You don't
Pat
wanna-
Pat thinks it's smart.
you don't want to see a monopoly happen.
That's true.
So
Well, there's a lot of them now. Like we could watch this Thursday night football game on Amazon Prime if we wanted to. Prime Video.
Amazon, yeah. I hope they don't change the prices. That'd be like Amazon changing the prices for Prime.
Yeah.
People would, I don't know.
My parents pay for that too.
Oh.
Well, I'm on
Mr. and Mrs. Swiftney.
I had like a student. I had like a student discount,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it ran out, and my
Yeah,
mom
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, I'll just keep it."
I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. Netflix does have some great shows coming out. I know they just had a series with Jimmy Tatro called American Vandal.
Jimmy Tatro.
Dude, he's got his own Netflix show now. I highly recommend American Vandal if you
Okay.
guys haven't
on,
seen
on
it.
Prime Video. Unpaid advertisement. Patriots just scored. Pat's pumped. Who was
Chad
that?
Hogan.
Chris Hogan. He played lacrosse in college.
Chris Hogan.
Yeah, Chris Hogan played lacrosse in college. All right, we'll move on. Netflix, I don't know about that.
We'll see.
Okay, I got a question for you guys again. Another question.
A lot of questions.
So I was sitting in class today, and you know how like there's always somebody like in front of you who has a computer open or like is on their phone like during class, and you just can't help but look at it. So somebody in front of me was like scrolling through Instagram, and they were like being so picky. Like they would like look at a picture and they like scroll down and then go back and they were thinking like, should I like it? Like when I scroll through Instagram, I look at the picture, I read the caption, and I like it. Like that's just what I do. I mean, everybody eats. Everybody can have my like. Like I don't pick and choose about the likes that I hand out. But what do you guys do? Do you like? I mean, do you pick and choose? Are you picky?
I'm kind of a jerk, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
That being said, I have like 72 Instagram followers, maybe. Following.
I'd say I'm that guy who will see your picture, not like it, but leave a comment on it.
Oh wow.
That's just the kind of guy I am, I guess.
Is that you can do that? Like,
Yeah.
that's not against like the unwritten rules of
Well,
Instagram.
It's probably not accepted, you know.
Okay.
I'm probably
frowned upon. But
It's probably frowned upon by a lot of people,
Okay.
but you know, it's unique. You know,
it is.
It lets
That's
you-
your thing. So
if I like your picture enough, I won't like it, but I'll leave a comment. And
Okay.
I'll let you know.
so commenting, is that like in between a like and nothing, or?
I feel I would put more value on the comment than the like.
Okay. So if it's that good, you're just gonna comment.
I will
Wow.
comment, yes.
Okay. So now people know though. Just
Yeah.
clear the air.
I'll keep it 100 with you guys.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what I do.
So now you know. Maybe somebody out there was like, why? Why did he do that? But now they know.
Why isn't he liking my
Alright.
picture?
How about you, Pat?
Pick and choose.
Okay. So your like is like $100 like. Like it's not easy to get that like.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very picky with it. You'll have Sarah posting a bikini pic, getting 1,000 likes of
It's
random
not-
people
but
over the
not,
internet.
But not 1,001 from Pat
Exactly.
Shovlin. Okay. Because I just scroll through and I like every picture, like, but I don't follow Sarah with the bikini pic. Like I don't.
You have to spread the wealth.
Yeah. Okay. Just pick and choose. I guess it's like supply and demand, right? There's only so many likes to go around, and I'm just handing them out. It's gonna drive up inflation. So I guess that's how it'll go down. Another thing I wanted to talk about. Every day, I feel like I stare at a screen like the whole day, and maybe that's on me, because like I'll look at my phone, check fantasy football, like once an hour, and then I watch TV, and then I go to class and stare at the projector screen, and then I take notes on my laptop, and then I gotta go home and do homework, and then I watch more TV, and then I look at my phone and check fantasy football again. So like I feel like my eyes get strained like every day at 5 o'clock. But I found these things online. They're called like blue light glasses. You can get them like in a lot of places, and it doesn't affect your eyes. What do you think about that? Should I get some?
I think that is genius.
Yeah, genius. I mean, maybe it's like a scheme though. Maybe they don't actually work, but maybe I should get them. We could do an unboxing next week.
Why?
You think it's genius? Is that a good idea? Should I get 'em?
I think it's a good idea.
Should I
Me
get-
personally, I have terrible eyes that have been.
Well, you wear glasses and
yeah,
contacts.
My
right?
retinas have been burned out ever since I was a child.
Since
And
the
I
eclipse.
kind of think,
Was it
if these blue glasses were given to me at my birth,
Mm-hmm.
I'd have 20/20 vision.
Maybe
right now.
actually. I mean, maybe like when you were born, they like put a screen right up to your face. Maybe. But I think, well, I guess now that you brought that up, my eyes, I kind of started noticing it after the eclipse. So maybe I shouldn't have stared at it.
After totality.
Yeah. I stared at it before totality. We didn't get totality actually, but I stared at it like a lot. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's not the blue light. Maybe it's actually the sun.
You know, personally, I have pretty bad eyes. Without contacts, I have like 2200 vision,
What does that mean?
which is like you can't even see the E on the eye
Oh, the
test
big
that they
E?
Yeah, the big E. The only reason I
Okay.
knew it was an E, I was like, yeah, I know.
I'm all over the E. Like I could see the E.
You know it's an E without even looking.
Yeah.
But
So you like memorized it and then went to the doctor and they were like, "You have good vision."
like the first one's for sure an E.
Yeah, you
but
studied.
I would like that. I think they have something similar available on Apple products. It's called like night mode, where the brightness of your phone shifts from a bluish tint to an
Oh yeah, I
orange
saw
tint.
that on iPhone.
Yeah, that helps you sleep better
I don't
because
have iPhone.
apparently the blue light I don't know, resonates more with your eyes,
Yeah.
and then it's like a signal for you to stay awake.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, so if I stare at my phone before bed,
right,
I'm losing sleep.
yeah.
Okay.
But-
Or if you well, I heard it doesn't happen though, Like, it doesn't affect your sleep if you're just listening to a podcast, though.
No.
So keep that in mind.
No, yeah.
It won't affect you.
You can always fall asleep to the Devin J podcast any day of the
You
week.
can stare at it.
Wake up from it too.
Yeah.
If you're too tired in the morning, you could listen to the
Oh,
Devin
that's
J.
genius, actually. So, open your phone in the morning when you're tired and stare right at the blue light while you're listening to this podcast.
Because I think I slept through 4 alarms this morning. I had an 8 a.m.
Yeah.
and I set it for the classic 6:45, 7, 7:15,
Yeah.
7:30. I didn't wake up till 7:54.
Yeah. And then you... Oh,
7:54.
Did you
Luckily,
make it?
right across the street, Business College was 3 minutes
okay.
late.
Perfect.
But instead of an alarm, if I had the Devin J. Swiftney intro song playing,
Yeah.
I think I would have been up, made breakfast, not even for just myself,
Yeah.
for my roommates.
You would have had... Yeah, you would have left out a platter when you left.
Probably would have wrote a letter to my mom, put it in the mailbox,
Mm-hmm.
and bang, make it to class 5 minutes early.
Wow. You're right, actually. So, yeah, that's just a testament to how good this podcast is, I guess. So, and blue light, like, it's good for your eyes when you're listening to podcasts. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. Anything else we should talk about before we finish up? Luke's got something.
I'd like to discuss the Monday Night Football game briefly.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. We needed to talk about
Only
that.
because back in high school, very avid gambler here.
Yeah.
Been drifting away from it quite a
Mhm.
bit. But this past week, baseball season's approaching, and I
Yeah.
have a lot of faith in my Red Sox.
So
It
you
really let me
relapsed?
down today. Yeah, I relapsed a little bit, and I'm in the hole a little bit right now. Not a good start.
Yeah.
But what really did me in, and I lost about 3 hours of sleep on Monday night,
Okay.
because not only did I have Redskins
Uh-huh.
+7 in my pick'em, which would have won me the week,
Oh, jeez.
I had the under.
Okay, so let me preface it with the situation. So, what were the Chiefs were up like 3, right? Or 4?
Chiefs were up 3.
Okay. So Chiefs were up 3 and they had the what happened?
The
They just
no,
kicked
the
the field
Redskins
goal
got
to
the
go
ball
up.
back with. Yeah, they kicked the field
So
goal.
Chiefs
with
kicked the
3
field
seconds
goal
left.
and then they kicked to the
Redskins get the
Redskins.
ball and they have time for one play.
Like 4 seconds, something like that.
And they decided to do a hook and ladder.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to pitch it and hope
They're
to get
pitching a
lucky
lot.
and score.
Ball bounces around Justin Houston, who he had to. Him or his relatives. Somebody had money on the game.
Yeah, that's true actually.
He could have gone down, laid on the ball, game over. He picks it up, and he
Yeah.
walks right into
So
the
the
end
Chiefs
zone.
scored on the last play of the game. And
It sounds familiar.
He
no?
could. Yeah, it does actually on the last play of the game, but he could have just hopped on it, taken the win. But yeah, maybe if you're like a gambling truther, Justin Houston had money on the game. You heard it here first. But that hurts. So when the Chiefs scored, it put them up 9.
9.
The spread was 7, so
Spread
they
was 7.
covered. What was the over/under?
Over-under was 47.5, I believe.
And it went over.
Yes.
Jeez, rough night.
And
And
it was
then
a 23-20 game at the time.
Yeah.
A 6-point touchdown with no extra point because they didn't even need
They
it.
didn't even
Time
need it.
expired.
and
And
I
did the game 29-20.
yeah, and I was playing my intern Luke in fantasy football that week. That was last week.
I thought we don't talk about fantasy football.
Well, I'm just. This goes with the story. And then he had Kansas City defense, and I was up, and that was the last play of the Monday Night Football game, so he beat me because they scored on that play. So, oh well.
It reminds me of, you guys aren't going to like this, but the Fail Mary 3 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that,
That
on here.
killed Faye.
I'm taking the mic for
Okay.
Pat.
Fail Mary, I don't remember that.
That's a no-go.
Okay. Any
I've never heard of the Fail Mary before.
Fail Mary, I
Yeah.
don't know. Packers, who? What?
Is it a prayer?
I don't know.
You know.
A fail. Yeah, I don't know. Who are the Packers? What?
What?
Aaron Rodgers? No.
No.
I shouldn't have even said his name.
We have to
That's-
bleep that out.
Yeah.
Intern Luke's got to cut that out. Say it again.
I said it. I said his name, but no, it'll never be said again on
No.
the podcast, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Well,
Unless he comes on, I'll just call him Mr. R or something.
Ugh,
Can we bleep that out? No, we
that's
don't need
even
to.
worse.
That was clean. That
That's
was like the
just-
clean version.
I don't even like referring to him.
Yeah,
He's
fair
just
enough.
that guy over there. Yeah.
that
That's
one quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else before we finish up, guys?
The guy.
Luke?
There was one more question from the audience,
Okay, who's it from?
from Benjamin Borglin. Who's more athletic, Max or Devin?
What sport are we talking about? I don't know. How about Pat? You answer this one. And just know.
We are undefeated in flag this year with both of them, so I have no preference.
You're trying to split us.
Yeah, true. It's a team game, so it doesn't matter who's more athletic. You're as strong as your weakest link. So whether that's me or Max, doesn't matter. I would say I'm probably more gritty, though. I don't know about athletic, but and I probably have a higher football IQ.
He's a football guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to give it to him.
Maybe I'm a better coach.
Ooh,
Okay, maybe
Ooh.
not.
pushing it there.
Too far. But yeah.
Ben, why are you trying to divide us?
Yeah.
All right?
It's,
We're a family.
yeah. Football, family, that's it.
God.
And then I guess student. Student comes before athlete, too.
Right.
So if you asked us, who was smarter, then maybe we'd answer that, but
Mm-mm.
it doesn't matter now. You
No.
can't divide our flag football team. We're just out here trying to win a championship.
You can't measure heart,
Exactly.
you know?
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
And our team we have a really high football IQ on our flag football team.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's about it for us. How long did we last? 46 minutes might be a new PR personal record. But yeah, thanks for showing up, everybody. I guess you didn't show up. You just kind of listened. But thanks for listening. We'll probably be on next week sometime. Big weekend this weekend. You won't hear from us probably maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Maybe in that span. But follow us on Twitter. If you want to be on the show, DM us. We'll have this up on YouTube in probably less than 30 seconds after we're finished here. SoundCloud over-under is 2.5 minutes. Take the over. Yeah, thanks for listening. We're done. See you guys next week.